Welcome to Injustice Media. I'm your host, Gucci J, and today we're going to get into this one. Former Aston Villa Academy player jailed for raping a woman he met in a nightclub. This was some ridiculous headlines. Crazy. 1 minute. What's going on here? Sorry. Can't see my screen for some reason. There we go. Got it back. Sorry for that. But yeah, man. Former Aston Villa Academy player jailed for raping a woman he met in the club. This one, false allegations of rape, and the way they pull it out is like, I met a woman in a club and she was raped. Like, first of all, I'm innocent, and second of all, like the headlines is misleading, very misleading. So we're gonna get into this and go through what happened. But basically, because I'm appealing the conviction, maintaining my innocence, obviously there's certain things I can't show or go through, 'cause obviously it's new evidence type thing. But where is it? I want to put out like a little statement. So yeah, disclaimer. This podcast is made for the purpose of transparency, accountability, rehabilitation, and discussion of symptomatic issues within the justice system. Content may include discussions of police interactions, court proceedings, probation, and symptomatic issues. All content is based on my own experience, lawful records, and personal testimonies. Any reference to documents, images, or material are sorry material are sourced from my own records or ownership. I hold full rights to all original content present. This platform does not intend to harass, intimidate, threaten, disclose private, confidential information about anyone's whereabouts, or as, ex, sorry, express views are personal and do not intend to unlawfully harm, harass, or intimidate any individual or organization. Created for awareness, discussion, rehabilitation, and transparency. Viewers' discretion is advised. 2026 Injustice Media. So basically, this ain't to harass, intimidate, threaten anybody. This podcast, so um, this is just for basically platform to show injustice and what's gone on in my life. It's not to harass or hurt anybody. I just want that to be known, and I'll pull it up as well so people can see. 1 minute, let me get it up. Let me get it up. Yeah, let me get it up. Sending it. So here it is. Oh, it's doing this again, man. Sorry. Um, why is it doing this again? Yeah, got it up now. If you can see it, yeah. So yeah, man. Injustice Media. This is a disclaimer. Yeah, it's not. I'm not here to harass, intimidate, or threaten anyone or disclose private, confidential information about any whereabouts. So I'll let you read that for a bit. Okay, let's get back into podcast. So it says former Aston Villa Academy player jailed for raping a woman he met in the club nightclub. Jamal Thomas, age 25, and Frank Kings Norton sentenced to 10 years after brutal attack on victim. It's a picture of me. Newspapers took when they interviewed me about football. Don't know why they've done this, but a footballer who was once played for Aston Villa Youth Academy has been jailed for 10 years after raping a woman he met in a nightclub. Jamal Thomas, 20, 25, had previously been found guilty of three rape charges following a trial at Birmingham Crown Court. Even like this is misleading and people don't really understand. Has previously been found of three rape charges. This weren't previous. It was previous because it's in the past, but it's not like it was found of three before and has been convicted of another one. It's not that. This is the the um the allegations what were made. You know what I mean? The jury heard the footballer from Baytree Close, Kings Norton, first met the victim in a nightclub, claiming he was a member of Aston Villa first team. In fact, he only played for the youth academy. The court heard. So I'm gonna stop there. So yeah, this is what the newspapers put up. So everyone thought, yo, mine was in for raping a girl I met in a nightclub and da da da, and whoa whoa whoa, and it's a load of rubbish. So I'm gonna tell you what actually happened. Yeah. First of all, I didn't rape anyone. Let's get that straight for the record. That's a load of nonsense. Yeah. Also, I would like to remind everyone I can't go into a lot of detail because of my appeal and everything in it. So I only could show you a bit, but I'm not harassing or, you know what I mean, harassing anyone or intimidating anyone or threatening anyone. I'm just telling you my story basically. So where's the picture? Sorry, I need to remove something. To add and remove something. So this is who I met in the nightclub. So back in 2010, went partying. Yeah, I seen a mixed race girl thinking, yo, this girl looks fire. Yo, she looks good, man. This and that. Talk to my friends. So went up to her, asked her, yo, where you from? It was like, ah, Liverpool. I was like, yeah, swear down, you from Liverpool? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got a number, got a Facebook and whatnot. And then rang her, messaged her, they started going out on dates. That's how it all started. Started going out on dates. And then, what you call it, became girlfriend and boyfriend. Yeah. Got into a relationship. And 3 months down into the relationship, yeah, she fell pregnant. So this is my baby mother. Yeah. Not no girl I met in a nightclub and raped and all this nonsense. This is like my baby mother. So let me show you another picture. Where is it? Uh, Sorry, just going through my pictures, trying to find the right picture. So yeah, so this is our 2 kids we have together. So this is my baby mom. This is my son, Amari, and my daughter, Crystal. My son was, I think, 2 at the time. My daughter was um, just born. So my daughter was obviously, um, I don't think she was just born in that picture, but probably like probably a month old. So that's my daughter, Crystal, and that's my son, Amari. Yeah. Obviously, I love my 2 children. That's my 2 kids. So all this article that you rate to girl met in a nightclub and da. It's a load of rubbish. I first met my baby mom in a nightclub. That's where I first met her. But it's not no random woman. You know what I mean? And I'm innocent of the allegations. Yeah. So let's go back to take the picture of my kids down. Let's go back to this. So yeah. So this is my baby mother I met in a nightclub. So sitting there, I thought, yo, this girl looks fire, man. Rah, you get me? Started speaking to her. She's looking all stush. I said, yo, I used to play for Aston Villa, first team. And she's like, really? You get me? But really, these times I went at the first team. I was playing like academy football, development football at a young age with Nigel McRae. So like these times, this is probably when I'm a bit older, but when I was younger, I was playing like academy football with Nigel McRoy at Aston Villa, Bunnymore Heath, and at the indoor at the Villa ground. So yeah, man, I said to her, "Yo, play for Aston Villa." Yeah, did. Got a number. Started dating her. Got in a relationship with her. You know what I mean? And then we had 2 kids together. With 2 kids, man, and that's Amari two. That's my daughter Crystal. I think she was like 4 months or something, probably 4 months old. Yeah. So reading these newspaper headlines, it's a load of nonsense. So a lot of people read it and think, "Oh, this is what happened," and da da da. No, that ain't me. That's cap. So yeah, that's my daughter. That's my partner. And gate crashers, like way back. This is gate crashers, Birmingham. Used to be crazy, like inside. Just bare celebrations, bare stuff going on. It's mad back then. These times are always going out with my friends, my Asian friends, love to party, gamble on horses and everything. Shout Satish, S1, shout S2, Sonny, shout everyone else, man. Linval, Nathaniel. Yeah, man. Just party them times a lot, man. But yeah, that's where I first met her. I first met her in a nightclub, Gate Crashers, and it's my baby mom. I got 2 kids with her. Yeah, 2 kids. Amari and Crystal. I love my 2 children, man. So let's move on. Let's move on. Sorry if I take a bit long going through like pictures and stuff. There's certain things I can't say and show because of my appeal, but I'll try my best in it to explain. I had 2 kids, and I think like having the kids, yeah, together. Um, Chelsea started suffering from postnatal depression. I feel like I don't know what it was. She was like distant. She was distant from the kids. She was threatening to harm them, stuff like that. Um, by the way, I don't want no one to threaten. Obviously, it's my baby mom. Obviously, I got 2 kids with her. She's lied about these allegations, but obviously, I got kids with her, and I still care about her as family. You know what I mean? As family, obviously, she lied, done what she did, but she's still family at the end of the day, and we have kids together. So this ain't to intimidate or threaten her whatsoever. You know what I mean? But it's just to tell the truth what actually happened because the newspapers are misleading. You know what I mean? So, without going into too much detail, I'll show you and you see yourself what she was like. This is what she was like.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested.
I think that's been cut short. Let's go to the other one. I thought this was longer. Didn't check it. But yeah, let's go to the other one.
Having Crystals made me just regret being here with you, Jamal. You ruined everything.
So having Crystal, that's her daughter, has made me regret being here with you, Jamal. She's ruined everything. Obviously, this is like the effect of, I don't know if it's bipolar or whatever condition. You know what I mean? After having a child, having a C-section, and having two kids at a young age, but this is like certain stuff like the courts and um, solicitors should have picked up on, or the police investigating things like this.
Just not there.
So she wanted an abortion. She didn't want to have kids, and I said, I don't really believe in abortions altogether. You know what I mean? We have one child. We shouldn't abort our daughter. Should keep her and raise her together. Should have her, and she agreed. You know what I mean? She said, "Oh, that's okay." So I don't know why she's saying, "No, just have her."
What a relationship we had. It's fucking ruining it. It's crumbling. That's how I see it, you know. I didn't love you any less since I've had her. Not saying that.
See, she's saying, "I don't love you any less since I have her." So I'm not the problem. She's not saying that.
All I'm saying is it's just ruining. That's all I know. Because we won't be able to go anywhere with each other anymore. We can't just pop out with just the married. We've got actually kids now, you know. No time for ourselves because when the married is better, he's minding your time. We have to fucking ruin because they've got crystal.
So she's saying we don't have any time for ourselves because when we used to go bed, it used to be mine and your time, but because we got Crystal, we got no time, type of thing. So she's talking about intercourse and doing stuff in the bed. Like sometimes can't be asked, want to go bed in it, just want to sleep in it. You know what I mean? And I don't mind getting up and looking after our kids and daughter, but she's saying, "Oh, we don't have any time to do anything and whatnot because we have a." But it's a bit selfish.
To deal with. Oh, sorry, I should have said for me to deal with. Considering I was like the biggest one to want her in it.
So she's upset because she has to do duties to look after our kids. So do I. So does my family. Everyone helps, type of thing. But when I'm out studying, working, playing football, obviously she's left in the house with the kids, and she feels that is unfair on her. Oh, what did I do?
Just not there. What a relationship we had. It's fucking ruining it. It's crumbling. That's how I see it, you know. I didn't love you any less since I've had her. Not saying that. All I'm saying is it's just ruining. That's all I know. Because we won't be able to go anywhere with each other anymore. We can't just pop out with just the married. We've got actually kids now, you know. No time for ourselves because when the married is better, he's minding your time. We have to fucking ruin because they've got crystal to deal with. Oh, sorry, I should have said for me to deal with. Considering I was like the biggest one to want her in it. Fucking fed up, do you know, of everything? Maybe if I would have had her yet, and people would have been around, yeah, and helped me a bit more, I wouldn't be saying all these things. And because I've been fucked off in this house to do it all on my own, what do you want me to start saying?
Yeah, just to clarify, she has had a lot of help Everything in the house was brought by myself and my family. Obviously, she's brought items as well, but like major items like washing machines, fridge, dryer, cooker, sofas, um, wallpaper, flooring. All that was bought by myself and my family. Push chairs, um, little baths to wash our children in, a lot of stuff. So I don't understand.
You know these positive things. Stupid to be talking positive and then it's fucking giving you out when you said people that can't be bad with that. No time features, if you know we have no time features. I don't want to hear you say yes we do because we don't. No, we don't.
We do have time for each other. Obviously, not all the time because she's in college herself. I'm looking after the kids when she's in college. I'm playing football. She's looking after the kids. My parents looking after the kids. So I don't know why she's acting like this.
I haven't got a fucking appetite for want to eat like yesterday. I didn't even enjoy my food enough. I had that pizza and I only had one pizza through it all the way. Because I've got no appetite. What it means is I've got no, like, I don't feel to eat because I'm not down. I'm not stressed out, not worn out, I'm not fucking restricted in life. Like, I haven't got anything that makes me feel hungry. Like, I just,
She says she's down, stressed, worn out. But when you talk to her, what do you need? What you need help with and stuff. She just wants to argue. But I'm not argumentative type of person. I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go try and talk to you, try and figure out a solution. But this is what happens all the time.
my, you know, what would you say? I ain't wanting to eat, basically. That's all I know. Don't know what to do if I feel like I'm going to be fat. See, it's nothing to do with that. It's because I've got no appetite for mouth. I wish after Mari, I wish I would have put on the injection so fucking much. No one understands how much you could turn back the fucking clock.
Yeah, because you can see there how much you wish she didn't have kids. The kids have ruined her life. Our kids have destroyed her life. She wants to do her own thing and not have children. That's what she's saying in the video. But yeah, she's saying she doesn't get no support, no help. But um I wanna show some, not gonna show a lot, I'm just gonna show some pictures to disprove this, that she did have help. And 1 minute, let me upload these pictures. Show that she did have help. Obviously, there's a lot more I can show, but because I'm going for my appeal and stuff, there's not a lot really I can show, only a bit. So, let me upload this. So yeah, this is my dad. Yeah, I'm not gonna say his full name, but this is my dad. My dad used to look after my daughter Crystal. He used to take her to the park. He used to give Chelsea a break, so she had a little break, and not just for a day, for like the whole weekend, or sometimes like 3, 4, 5 days. You know what I mean? She used to get a lot of support, a lot of help. So all this, she don't get support, no one helps her, type of thing. It's lies. She gets a lot of support, a lot of help. Another picture. My mom, yeah, not gonna say her name. Mom used to look after her daughter, change her, used to look after Crystal, change her nappies, look after her. Chelsea got loads of help, like from family. Obviously, I got other family members I can put pictures up, but I was gonna put like immediate family. But I'm gonna show you one more person. That's two. So this is the godmother. I'm not gonna say her name, but this is the godmother. Yeah, what's giving Amari a drink. She's done tremendous help. She's had both godchildren overnight multiple times. And even with the allegation she made, she looked after our kids. She's had both our kids loads of times. She's had loads of support. You know what I mean? So all this, she don't get no support. She don't get that. She had loads of help. Trust me, no word of a lie. Loads of help from family members. So and the godmother. Thanks for the godmother. Yeah, I'm not gonna say her name, but thanks for all the support and help you gave over the years. So we're gonna get into. Let's go back. I think I got another video. This is just to show you what type of person she is, and what she's like. You know what I mean? Show you what type of person she is and what she's like. Um, so we're gonna get into this one. So work, I give her money, I buy stuff for the house, I get money in. She spends off her money, going partying or whatever she's doing and buying. I buy stuff for myself and she gets upset and starts arguments. So if I'm giving you £600, a grand, £500, then you know what I mean? No one tells you to spend it all off in one day, type of thing. You know what I mean? I'm not a millionaire. Obviously, buy what you want to buy and then save the rest. It's just mad. And I'm getting the blame. So I think this is 2000 and, I don't know, 11, 12. Obviously, I had an Xbox playing online with my friends, had a BB days, had an iPhone, you know what I mean? Obviously, that's the stuff I like. I like electronics, you know what I mean? I like playing online with my friends. And she has a problem with that because she spent her money on silly things and smashed her own stuff up. See, did I tell you to break your phone? No. Well then, like, no one's told you to throw your phone at the wall or break your electronics or get aggressive and start swearing and you know what I mean? That's the type of person she is. Gets aggressive, starts swearing in front of the kids, threatening me with knives, throwing plates, stuff. Like it's mad. Also, yeah, man. What I want to say as well is, um, this is not to harass Chelsea or intimidate or threaten her. This is the mother of my kids. I care about her and I care about my kids. You know what I mean? This ain't nothing to, you know what I mean, threaten her at all. I'm just showing you what actually happened and what, you know what I mean? So people get the picture.
You would have been on your phone if you didn't throw it. Do you want anyway? You wouldn't be moaning, you'd be on your phone listening to.
That's what I mean. If you didn't smash your phone and get aggressive, then you'd be on your phone. You wouldn't be arguing with me saying, you got this, you got that type of thing. You know what I mean? I've fixed your phone many of times, many times. I can even do a podcast with the phone man to say how much times he's fixed the phone that she's broke. I haven't broke it, she's broke it. I haven't done nothing to her. She says it herself, she's broke it. And what would she be doing anyway if she didn't break it? You know what I mean? It's mad.
So what?
See, my son Amari in the background saying so, because he knows, you know what I mean? Even my son knows, like, so. So what if dad's got a phone, you break yours, you get aggressive, you smash up things. So,
So what if I got iPhone? So what if I got iPhone?
do you hear the glass shatter? That's the cup. She dashed the cup at the wall, flipped over the table, started screaming, saying I'm pissing her off because I got an iPhone and you broke your phone. No one told you to break. And she's doing this in front of our children. You know what I mean? It's mad. But also, I would like to recap that I'm not harassing, intimidating, or threatening anybody. This is just the facts. This is a recording. You know what I mean? I record like when she was getting aggressive and acting crazy. I'll speak to her, she wouldn't listen. I'll speak to her family, they wouldn't listen. So I thought, you know what, I need to start recording these things, you know what I mean, as evidence. Because if I say it, people won't believe it. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, whatever, why would you do that? But this is evidence, in it. She broke the remote. She threw the remote at the wall. So she's broke her phone. She's broke the glass. She's flipped the table. She's broke the remote. This is the remote for our family, our kids to watch CBBS, to watch whatever's on the TV. It's out of order. So that's more stuff I need to fix. Um, More stuff I need to buy. You know what I mean? This is like aggressive traits. Obviously, this all this went picked up in court and whatnot, painted out, painted. You know how they would have painted her, like she's terrified, she's scared, I'm the monster type of thing. And but yeah, that's just it's just how countries running it. That the men are always the aggressors type of thing. Sad, but that's how it goes. But yeah, that's what she did. She smashed up everything. You hear that? I hate you and I fucking hate everyone around me. So she's being specific with me and tactic. Like she hates everyone around her. Who's everyone around her? The kids. So she hates me. She hates Amara. She hates Crystal. She hates everyone around her. You know when people get angry and get aggressive, they show their true colours. You know what I mean? They show who they actually are. And I also want to say again, This ain't to harass or intimidate or threaten anybody, you know what I mean, or put anyone at risk. It's just to show what actually happened when we lived together, type thing. She hates me and hates everyone around her. You heard it yourself. Didn't come from me, come from her.
Got some issues.
She's got some issues. I believe she's got some issues. She told me to F off. But that's what I'm saying. If you're doing all that, smashing remotes, glasses, saying you hate everyone around you, you hate me, then you have issues.
Some issues. Wanna break everything.
So you want to break everything. So what? She's screaming, so what? You know what I mean? It's mad.
That's all you do, break things.
See, then now she's gone upstairs and she's smashing up other stuff upstairs. You can hear the slamming against the wall, chairs and tables and stuff upstairs. That's what I'm saying. And doors, just slamming and smashing stuff.
Some national stuff up there. It's not me. Just meshes up everything. Dashed the cop, broke the cop in the living room.
So she smashed up the cup, broke the cup in the living room. Like, it's crazy. This is how violent she was. So, I don't. Basically, I've got paperwork, what state there's no DNA, that state her condition, but I don't want to upload that because obviously I think that'd be going too far. I'm going for my appeal, and I don't want to put up her personal information I just want. I just want to show pictures and videos. I don't want to show you the messages, sexual messages, or videos that she's put up, type of thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't want it to seem like I'm attacking her or whatnot. But trust me, I've got a lot of evidence to support every single word I'm saying to show I'm innocent. But yeah, we're just gonna stick to stuff like this. That's the most I would show. I got more videos, more recordings I can show, but I'm not gonna go into all of that. I'm not gonna show you that. Um, so yeah, let's go back to let's go back to the article. Yeah, victim in a nightclub saying rate the victim, Mr. Thomas, 25, previously found guilty of 3 rapes following a trial at Birmingham Crown Court. The jury heard a footballer from Baytree Close, Kingsnorton, first met the victim in a club and claimed he was a footballer for the first team. In fact, he only ever played for the youth academy, the court heard. Sarah Buchanan, defending, said Jamal suffered from learning difficulties and had also played for England under 21s. So, let's put this up. Where is it? Sorry, I'm just getting all this stuff up. So, if you've been watching my podcast, you would see what's going on here. Click three dots, images, bottom. Don't know. But yeah, if you've been watching my podcast, you will see I've shown this letter a lot. So in the article where it says learning difficulties and whatnot, I went to Sally Oaks School. That's like a special needs school to do with like reading. I was dyslexic. I had when I was younger, I was involved in a house fire. Nearly died. You can see. Don't know if you can see my arm, the burn. Don't know if you can see the burn here. Burnt my arm in a house fire when I was younger. I was 5 years old, and then from there I was traumatized and I was desensitized and quiet and stuff. And I went to a special needs school to get support and help, called Sally Oaks School. And then obviously the school, don't know if I can zoom into this document. So the school took me to training with Aston Villa, England, Bodymoor Heath, the Villa Ground and stuff. Um, here's had another one. Oh, okay, let me remove this. Yeah, so yeah, it took me to training, Bodymoor Heath and stuff. Here's another one. England under 18, under 17s, under 18s. Jeff Davis. Let me put this down. Let me put this down. Close that. Yeah, so let's go back to this. Yeah, so I was training with them. Yeah, carry on. First team, he had dreams of a professional career. I'll finish. A number of testimonies confirm his success. He was a driven man. Da da da. So I'm not gonna go into any more. So basically, that's what was put in it. So with the allegations now, let's get to these allegations. Remove this and this back. Wait there. Sorry about all this, but I need to show you so you understand. I need to add more stuff. Remove all this. Remove this. So can't go into too much detail, but I'll try and go into as much as I can so you understand um, what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I need to show that. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now, yeah. So basically, her case, yeah, was that on her birthday, she was raped twice on her birthday. She said she phoned um, myself to come and help her with the kids, and I've come home, tied her up, raped her all night, and she was terrified. But she didn't report it to the police until um, 8 months or 6 months later or whatever. But that's her case basically. So this is what actually happened on her birthday. The godmother had our two kids. I went out to buy her a new phone, a necklace. This is the necklace. I don't want to go into too much detail because my pill and stuff. So I went to buy this and that, and I took her out cinemas in town. Is it the AMC cinemas? I took her cinemas and I took her Nando's on her birthday. This is this is the picture of her Nando's on her birthday with a necklace. If you look carefully, don't know if you see it. If you look carefully, you can see like the necklace I brought her for her birthday underneath. That's the necklace I brought her. Luckily, I took pictures, because if I didn't take pictures, but anyway, yeah, this is on Facebook. So this is under March. You see, back then with Facebook, like used to take pictures and it would used to save in something called Sim Lock. I don't know if they got it no more. Sim pictures are private. That's where it used to save. Everything used to save under this in private under the month. So if you take a picture on your phone, it will automatically save under the month. So under the month of her birthday, this is where the picture saves to show it's her birthday in it. But the only bad thing is it hasn't got the actual date and time type of thing. This is public knowledge anyway, so like this is alright. I can show. Um yeah. But her defense was that this day was at the start of March, our anniversary when we first met, not her birthday. That's how this picture got overlooked. That's her defense. So she said she was stuck at home and she was attacked and all this happened. She didn't report it to the police because she was terrified. And 8 months later, she had the courage and whatnot. So that's, you get me, that's her defense type of thing. But she was right. I did take her out at the start um, of the month. And here's the picture. Look what I found. So you lied because here's the picture. You're sitting in a different position, like somewhere else within Nando's. Your hair's curly. You got earrings. You're dressed in black. It's totally different. Now, if you look at this on her birthday, look what she's wearing. She's got the cross, her hair straightened. You know what I mean? That's her dress. She took her coat off. Can't really see the coat, but that's what she's wearing. She's wearing that dress. I don't know if you can see the dress. That's the dress she was wearing. You can see in the same picture, hair straightened. That's the dress she was wearing. And there's a picture of Nando. So you can see that's her birthday. We took her out to celebrate her birthday. But she said on this day, I'm not going to get into too much because I got my appeal and stuff. I just want to show a bit in it. I can bring medical notes, show no DNA. I can show loads of stuff in it, but save that for court. So that's the two allegations, what are false. So she said this happened in 28th of March 2013. She didn't report to the police, carried on relationship, carried on having um, consensual sex, whatnot. Then she said she was raped again on our son's birthday. Let me see if I can add some more. That's my son Omari, man. I miss him. But yeah, that's what she said happened on her son's birthday. She was raped and all this nonsense. But on her son's birthday, we went out. All the family went out to Wacky Warehouse. Everyone went out. This is evidence to show that we went out. All went out. Little sisters, godmother, Chelsea, family went out. And then after, went out. Then I went to Winston Green. I was with my friends. You know what I mean? I went out. Let me put this down. I went out, so yeah. That's what happened. So remove that. Yeah, so that's what happened. So I don't know what's going on with these false allegations. Let me go back. Yeah. Yeah, so I went out to the wacky warehouse with my kids. Oh, I don't know what's happened now.